I was like, what are you doing?
Fucking goddamn.
So on
Yeah,
the third, when you
so-
say clap, the third time we clap, right? Just to clarify.
Yeah, hold up.
1, 2, 3, clap, clap, and then actual clap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. I'm
Okay.
I'm moving right quick because
Getting comfy.
yeah. Oh, my balls! I sat on my balls. Okay, let's try this.
That's never. I don't think. That's
Okay, I
never
want to.
happened
I want
me.
to talk about that. I want to talk about
Yeah,
that.
I wanna
Okay,
talk
okay,
about it.
okay. After we talk, we'll talk about how big my balls are. All right, let's do the clap sync.
Yes. All right.
That's the best one. By far the best one we've had so far.
Really?
All right.
I guess I have to match it up with that.
Yeah, that'll definitely be the best one to
I
match.
barely even clapped.
I felt that was one of my worst ones.
Honestly,
Anyway,
now that you
like
say
my
it,
clap
that
wasn't
was
even
actually a
loud.
bad clap for me too.
But me and Christian, everyone synced up with Christian.
Okay, so
that was-
you think it was a bad clap. Everyone thinks it was a bad clap, but on my end, that was the best clap that we've done so
Oh, no,
far.
I meant like
So-
the actual the clapping motion.
Yeah, I
'Cause
felt really
think-
gay when I clapped. I went all lip wristed.
Hey, this
Kind
is a
of.
safe space, David. Let's not talk about people.
Is it weird
peeing.
that my dick got hard when I clapped? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's
It's
going
not.
on?
It's not
am I
homo
attracted
as
to
long as
hands
you
now?
declare no homo.
If you threaten my
Vincent,
safe space,
Okay,
I'm
okay,
gonna
okay,
lose
okay,
this
okay,
podcast.
okay, okay, okay. Vincent, stop it.
Oh, I think you hurt his feelings in that one.
And now he's gone. All right, so Ed.
I'm not gone.
Yeah,
I was trying to be quiet.
All right. So before we finished the clap sync, we were talking about how big my balls were, or something along those lines. So what were you gonna say?
Oh, so I was gonna say Rainier also had that problem where I think this was back PS3 years. So every time we'd join a game, he'd be like, "All right, time to play." He would sit down and he'd be like, "Oh, my balls." And I was like, me and Eddie at the same time would be like, "How big are your balls if you're sitting on them?" I've never had that problem. So you have
I've
that
seen
problem
them.
too.
They're pretty good.
They are.
No, I haven't seen them.
His big Indian balls. His little Mowgli testes.
Hello, Christian. Will you suck on my balls? See, part of the reason is that when I sit down, my legs are open, so the balls just kind of fall there. And then I never, sit back. I always kind of, sit forward. I scoot forward into my seat. So that always just throws my balls underneath me. So I just sit on them. And then I have to move them up. I have to kind of move them up and then place them on top of my leg. And now they can be comfortable.
I don't think I have balls are even that big. They're pretty
Yeah, I don't think my
Are
balls
you,
go
are you
that
wearing
low.
underwear right? Are you wearing underwear right now?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. That explains that.
I don't wear underwear on the weekends.
So your
Oh,
pants.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why though?
Why? Because it's the fucking weekend. I don't even wear a shirt until I go to dinner.
Wait, what do you mean by
But
no
why?
underwear? You still wearing pants, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I don't want your ball sacks all over the seats, and then I come board. Hey, David, sit down. Have your balls been here?
Well, I mean, Vincent, you would have pants on as well, would you not?
I think David meant that he only wears a shirt to dinner.
Nothing else?
No,
That's the
but it sounded almost
Socks too, but that's a different story.
like I can only see it as underclothing. Like that's essential. That's number one. And then you can wear everything else. I can imagine someone just wearing their boxers sitting anywhere, but not just pants without any, going commando. Just sounds
Yeah.
really weird to me.
I've done
I've
that.
never
I did
done
that. I've done it a lot.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah. I mean, even in high school. I mean,
Really?
you know what? The story that I've said twice, but not on the podcast yet. The day that I wore sweatpants without any underwear.
Oh, that's a dangerous risk right there, fella.
Was that at Tyler?
No, it was at our high school.
Oh, high
yeah,
school.
senior
yeah,
year.
You said that fucking.
Yeah. I've said that story several times. Twice. That's too many times. One too many. Twice too many. But now it's gonna be 3
Let's
times.
say it
too
again.
many. Yeah, let's say it. Yeah. Okay. So guys, here's a completely new story you've never heard before.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was great. It'll also highlight the fact that this shows why I just don't have sex ever.
I'll pretend it's new because I forgot.
I have that
no,
problem
I'm kidding.
occasionally.
So
No,
you
I'm
know,
kidding.
wintertime, it's like January. Sweatpants That's like perfect. Whenever you can't wear basketball shorts because it's too cold outside, wear sweatpants. That's So it's like 6 in the morning. That's when I usually got up to go to school. I got ready, took a shower, put my pants on, got in my car, drove to school. During the drive, I scratched my balls and was like, that was surprisingly more effective than I thought it'd be. And then I realized I didn't have any underwear. I'm like, well, too late to turn back now. Let's just hope I don't get a boner.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that. Go ahead.
I was about to name drop someone, like, the name drop, just walk by, but I stopped myself.
Who are you gonna say?
In the middle of January, blank walks by with a skirt. We're gonna have to make like a list of all these like fake names.
I mean, I've memorized them, but I can give you guys the list.
Just call her Mormon.
Mormon.
Oh.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, Mormon walks by in like a small skirt, and then I just pop a massive boner, and she's like, "Oh wow, that's not as big as I thought it'd be."
Heard you have a fat cock.
Wow.
I also have a fat cock.
That's what a grower.
That's when you found out that traps are not gay.
They are definitely not gay. Her face, beautiful. Her dick, just pink and smooth.
Beautiful as well.
But
Perfect size too.
perfect size. Like the balls aren't too wrinkly. They don't hang too low. They're just kind of right there and taut.
Mm-hmm. Even when it gets hot, it's still like the same size.
Like hot, wet, doesn't matter. It doesn't change.
Mm-hmm. And it's no hair either. She trims very well.
Like exquisite. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
she takes care of herself.
So I was like actively trying not to get a boner that whole day, like walking around, and then girl that I had my eyes on would be like, "Hey, David." I'm like, "Oh, hey," and then I do that thing where you put your hands in your pockets and lean forward a bit, like, just in case.
What is that like?
I thought you were
conceal
supposed to
it?
lean backwards. No.
Wait, lean backwards? Leaning backwards
Wait,
would like
no.
be thrusting your waist forward. That'd be
Oh,
like
Oh,
a
yeah,
presentation.
never mind.
You might as well have a picture frame around it.
Yeah. I was thinking your waist leaning backwards. Yeah.
Oh, Howie.
Okay, so Ed, so put your hands in your pockets and then just like move your hands forward in your like towards the direction of your pelvis. I mean, not towards it, your pelvis, but away from your body, and you'll see it'll leave a space. So that's where your little junk thingy can go. Especially if
These
it's small.
shorts, these shorts I have on are very short, so I don't think that's helping at all.
Well, that's shorts. You get sweatpants
Oh,
on.
I also have another odd pants story after this.
Wait. Did you also have to watch out for sitting on your balls that day too?
I mean, that's like a
Every-
given. Even when I have underwear on, I still sit on my balls sometimes. So
What?
yeah,
Boxer briefs?
I mean,
Wait.
the boxer briefs aren't tight all around.
So
They're just tight in my ass and dick.
Can I ask something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
They're tighter.
What are the difference between boxer briefs? Wait, actually no. Change the question. What is boxer briefs?
Boxer briefs? It's like, so you know tighty whities? They're tight all around, right?
Yeah.
Just extend the legs of tighty whities down a bit.
Yeah.
And
that's
are they still
basically it.
tight?
Yeah, it's tight. It's like the shape of boxers, but with the tightness of tighty whities.
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah,
it's
they're
comfortable.
the
It goes
superior
all,
form of underwear.
Yeah, it's comfortable. It goes all the way down, and keeps your dick in place, and it's all good.
Give it a 10 out of 10.
So
Way
that-
better than boxers.
That's
And-
what I wear
yeah.
then.
And less embarrassing than tidy whities.
They are.
And that whole boxers versus briefs thing is like that whole argument's mute when you take boxer briefs into account.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's the
yeah.
one
It is
100.
the. Go ahead, Vincent.
No, I can't do it. I ruined it. Lost momentum there.
I was gonna say like, if there's ever been.
God.
Fucking damn it. It's like if there was ever a perfect middle ground found on any argument, it's the boxers versus briefs debate.
Yeah.
But
Like
go ahead.
what? No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I was just gonna.
David, have you ever measured your balls? Have you ever measured your balls?
No,
Because
no, I have not.
you can grab them. You have to put them over your legs. Like I have never had that. Like
I don't like wrap them around my thigh.
You don't like Super Saiyan it, just like wrap it around your thigh, put it in a little knot.
What I do is I push it all the way down, grab my hand, start
do a figure eight.
swinging it around like a helicopter, singing "Hello, my baby."
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello,
Whoa.
my.
Copyright.
Hello, my long
Watch it.
old balls.
Well, you're allowed 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, you're right. Which that fucking video I made with the Donkey Kong thing, I told you it got copywritten for like because I used Fergalicious in it, so they gave me a copyright claim on it. It's like,
Did you
fuck.
monetize it?
No, I didn't monetize it, but there's gonna be ads put on it.
That's stupid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really gay. But anyway, my story, the whole point of the story is that I never actually got a boner that day, but some people still saw my cock because sweatpants.
Sweatpants tied, chilling.
And
with
one
my
of the people
makeup
that saw my cock was a girl that I was trying to have sex with. But you know, just never made a move. Actually, funny, I just randomly
Was it
decided
Cynthia?
No, it wasn't. It was
Cynthia? Oh.
it was this freshman girl.
Oh, I see.
And
No.
What were
Wait,
you?
what? A freshman? How old were you?
I was a senior.
Oh my god.
What? She was like 15, I was 18. That's 3 years.
Yeah, that's still like that. Yeah, that's understandable. I've heard stories about that too.
I wouldn't risk it. Chris
It's
Hansen has taught
it's
me
not a
too many
risk.
things.
It's not a risk. That's the law. It's called the Romeo and Juliet law.
Yeah.
It's legal in Texas.
I meant the
Romeo
social.
and Juliet
The
law.
social.
Wait, is that the actual official name?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called the Romeo and Juliet
I
law.
learned it
That's
from
what it's actually called.
Transformers.
I learned
Because
it
Romeo
from
and Juliet, like Juliet was 13 and Romeo was like 20 or something.
No.
How old? I mean, Pocahontas was like 8. And Joseph
Weird.
Smith is
That's
like
not
25.
right either, though.
But they didn't have a love life. They weren't.
But
in
I
a
agree with you,
relationship.
David. You could date a freshman at that age.
I mean, come on, like senior or freshman, that's not entirely taboo. Like that's actually fairly common.
puberty yet, but
Yeah, that's pretty common.
Oh, she definitely had puberty. Those tits. Mm.
God.
I'm really curious on who you're actually talking about now.
What Christian told me to kill myself?
No, I said I'm very curious about who you're actually talking about, not to kill yourself. Jeez.
Oh,
Jesus, man.
But you could do both.
I think I've shown you pictures of her before. Yeah, there might actually be pictures of her either in our personal conversations on Discord. Okay, yeah, they're not in the podcast chat. But yeah, I've shown you pictures of her before.
On Discord.
You know what? Just put it up right now, David. A full picture of who you're talking
I'm gonna
about.
put her face, her name, her address, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I go to our personal like
It's just a bunch of
like
porn.
DMs.
Oh my God.
Asian porn. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, that's her, all right. Oh wait, is it the girl with glasses?
Yeah,
Oh, her?
yeah.
She's a freshman. She does not look like a freshman. She looks like a hipster, but she looks.
I mean,
cool.
in that picture, she looks like a hipster. I know which one you're talking about. I'm not looking at it, but
I
yeah.
see all these pictures of you I jerked off to.
Ooh.
In case you're wondering, sometimes what Christian and I do late at night is when it's just us two in the chat, we'll just look up porn gifs and send it to each other. It's
We
great.
roleplay.
That sounds amazing.
Most importantly, we roleplay.
When you
R be
roleplay,
David, he be me, and then we just like we write a fanfic.
go back and forth.
Okay, do you guys want to set the scene and then Christian and I can improv a porn?
Should we like introduce ourselves, or is it too late for that?
It's late at night, 11 p.m. 04.
Oh, okay.
David has just taken off his clothes and switched.
Wait,
into
you
something
said
more
you said
comfortable.
11 p.m. 04. Does that mean it's 11 p.m. in April or? It's-
11 p.m.
Nah, you
0500.
ruined it. Never mind.
You killed the mood. He's not in the mood anymore.
Okay, let me just quickly finish my story. So I was trying to have sex with her, but I never did. And funny thing is, I recently tried to go through. Every now and then, I'll go through my old texts just to see how I used to talk, and it's always disappointing. Like I always want to kill myself afterwards.
Yeah.
But I read our texts, and I could tell why she didn't fuck me.
Is she Asian?
Partially. Her dad is.
Why didn't she?
Oh, is it? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Why didn't she? Even though she acted incredibly interested and led me on. I don't know. Probably because I'm a
Maybe
lame
she was
old
being
loser.
friendly.
No, she basically like several times like she hinted at. She's like, "Yeah, I really want to see your cock." But
Whoa.
you know me. I don't do anything.
Did she use something very similar to that, or did she, or you just
I'm paraphrasing
furbishing?
something she said.
Oh,
Did she actually want to see your dick?
Yeah, like in the hallway.
in the
But-
hallway.
Well, I mean, it was after school. It was like night. It was band practice.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, okay.
Dang.
But
should
there was
have made
other
your-
people in the hallway, so I didn't do it.
It was the middle of band practice, Ed. Come on.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, unfortunately, we never did anything. I did like flirtatious stuff, like grab her tits and ass, but Nothing
How do you
beyond that.
How do you even get away with that?
Okay,
like, we
wait.
just grab her tits.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
How'd I get away with that? That's just
Hey.
what we did.
You
It
just
You
like
would grab each other's tits and balls. Is that...
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like it's not a game, but it's something we did. Like it was
yeah,
just
something you guys did that was
it
like
was just a thing between us. Like tee hee ha ha. Like she went over, grabbed my ass, I'd grab her ass. She'd like flick my dick, I'd grab her tit. That kind of thing. It was just a thing.
Didn't it flick her bean while she flicked yours?
Yeah, I pulled her pants down and just shoved my tongue up her vag.
Are you sure it was a vag?
We had very productive practices.
Oh.
It's very important. If it's not vag, I'm not. If it's vag, I'm not
A
interested.
girl with a bulge.
Look, if she didn't have a big fat meaty cock, I don't want to hear the rest of the story.
I'm the only one who wears moose knuckle to camel toe.
You're not the only one, Christian.
I thought that was the sack, not the camel toe. I thought that was the sack. She
You
just
lied
taped.
to me.
So I'm gonna take a little bit more time in my stories just so I don't forget it.
Hey, hold up. And I was talking to this girl, and she was like, "Yeah, boxer's briefs are way better for you." She understood.
Thank you, Christian.
So did you wife her up or?
I could never confirm.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. But anyway,
But
back
continue.
to David's story. 2 hours.
No, please.
20 minutes.
I insist.
20. We're
continue.
23 minutes in, and it's only been me telling stories.
Yeah.
It's not even
You
multiple.
should give
It's
me a
just
turn.
one.
No, I'm joking.
No, I mean it's been multiple stories, but in
Oh, well, I mean-
between one story. Yeah.
David, go ahead. Go ahead. David, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dude,
Fuck.
so you know how like some band I think you may have still been in band during this actually, Christian. We had to do like a fitness test or whatever, like freshman year. I don't think we ever had to do that again, but we did a fitness test. And that day I wore jeans
Graham.
for some reason. And so I was like, oh fuck, does anybody have shorts? Yeah. Please, does anybody have shorts? I did not know this was today. And so fuck. What okay, so what should I call her? Okay,
Jojo.
so right here is where I'm gonna cut it off. Alright. Alright, we're gonna call her Crystal. She's like, I have some in my locker. And Crystal is how should we say, of small stature.
Mm-hmm.
At the time I was like 5'2" or 5'3".
Oh, you,
Very
She was
petite.
like 4'11" and way skinnier than I was. So I put the
She really that short?
she's very short, yeah. And
Are we talking about the same person?
we're talking about the same person, yes. Christian, you're like
taller than me,
Christian,
though.
we
No,
just name dropped her.
like Christian, she's not taller than you. I promise. She's not taller than you because you're the same height as me. You and I are the same height. She's not taller than you.
I remember being like, what?
No, okay. Anyway, whatever. She's small, skinny, and she's one of those people that likes to show that she's a girl by wearing short shorts. So it was short shorts on a person shorter than me. So I put these on, and basically it's just like, it looks like I'm wearing, I don't know. Have you guys ever watched school anime, like the Bloomers, where it's basically just like underwear that's a little loose?
Nope.
No.
Okay, well, I'm basically wearing underwear over my underwear is what this looks like.
Nice.
Ooh.
In like my big old bulge right there,
I'd
which is
watch it.
basically all balls, by the way.
Just turn around and
So
you'll
I
convince
basically
me.
They don't know that, though.
they don't know that. They're just like, wow, you got a big ass bulge right there. I'm like, yeah, don't worry, it's all dick. Not
you
Dick
know what
only
it is.
makes it better, David.
it's definitely not
You
my
know what?
5-inch
Big balls.
diameter ball sack. But yeah, so I did the whole fitness test in like the most uncomfortable shit. And then I gave it back to her all sweaty, and she just stuffed it in her
Ugh.
locker.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna keep these for later.
I'm
She's
gonna
just like,
smell these at night.
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna wear this as a ski mask now.
Use the leg holes for eye holes. Do you know what she's doing now?
sucking
just,
dick.
like- Yeah. Okay, wait. So, a question. Was she really like a floozy? Or was she just
Not
like...
freshman year. But after
Not
freshman,
but,
after
like, yeah,
freshman
like,
year, for sure.
around. Okay, because like I always seen her and I was like, oh, she looks pretty, but it's not pretty where it's like she's probably slept with like a lot of people though.
It was not freshman year. I know for sure because like we were having a bunch of conversations, and in those conversations, and like even when it was brought up, she talked about her experiences, and it wasn't that way. But when I talked to her sophomore year, like within like a year, like the number of dudes she slept with was like through the fucking roof. Like
You're like, oh my god.
like it caught up in conversation, and some like Indian guy was or black guy was like, just a conversation at a table because we were all bored. It's like, so hey Christina, are you a virgin? She's like, no. It's like,
Oh my god.
whoa. Ooh. That's the response of someone who's had experience.
Yeah. I was like, no, I'm not. Like, whoa.
That's
Well,
like asking like if you go to like, hey, have you ever been in a war? Mm-hmm. Like that kind of thing.
yeah.
It's basically like the same thing except sex version.
Hey, you know what I remember that was really dumb?
What?
Back in like what 5th grade and middle school, everyone was like, "Oh, you're still a virgin," and people would laugh about that. But like,
Really?
really?
They talk
Yeah,
about
that really happened. I mean, like, but I'm in my head, especially now. I'm just looking at it like, what? Why did we ever do that? Why were we ever like that?
I never remember that. I
You don't
remember that
remember?
being like like a high school thing,
No,
not
I
like
never-
middle
no.
school.
I never heard of it in high
You don't
school.
remember that being a preschool thing?
Yeah, I remember I was like in daycare when I was 4 years old, and they're like, "You haven't fucked that chick yet? God, what's wrong with you?"
Wow, what are you, gay?
You
I
fucking
remember being in the
homo.
womb and I was talking to my twin. He's like, "You haven't fucked that chick yet?" It's like, I touched up. I've been in a pussy before though, but he wasn't giving me any of that shit. You knew.
Yeah, but I think
Really
it might have been like just like pure joking. Like we're just saying that, like, oh yeah, totally. It's like, actually, there's no comparison.
I remember this one girl was trying to like tell everyone that she had sex with this one guy. We were in 5th grade, and
Really?
yeah, she was like being coy about it, but like really wanted people to know. And so then that I don't know what to. We'll call him. Fuck, I don't want to be racist, but it's that
Taro.
really, really, really black guy that
Okay.
that Rainier did the Photoshop.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, burn victim.
You said really, really black guy, and that's the
And you
exact
immediately
same
thought-
person. I was like, I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, she was talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, you did it! Oh!" Like that kind of thing.
I have a story about
Wait,
that.
he
dude.
did it with him? Or-
No, another black guy.
Oh, okay.
It was that one guy who was fast, but not other black guy fast. But then,
Man,
That other black
She
guy
was-
fest.
it's like
I love how we can instantly recognize who you're talking about just by listening.
Oh, I think I know who you mean now.
he did. He went to
can
our
you edit this
elementary
out?
school.
Okay.
Can you edit this out?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it was real.
Ah,
Oh. I always thought like they were like brothers or something.
That's
not-
racist.
that's
Eskimo brothers.
But
that's
Go
not
ahead.
A
racist.
race.
That's not racist, David.
man,
'Cause
their
there was-
people all look the same to me. It's like they could be
That's not
related. They
racism,
could not be.
though. You're not discriminating. You're just making a blanket
that's
stereotypical
not,
statement.
That's not racist. That's
It's
like
not
saying,
racism.
"Oh, you look like this other person."
It's like saying
I
all
know it's not
Mexicans are
racist.
short. It's like, is that
I
racist?
know, but it's
If
hard to
true?
tell
I know you're,
sarcasm
you're trying.
sometimes.
You're trying to pull the wool over my eyes.
Man,
I really
Asians
don't
are
have to
so
think that.
smart. But fuck you, man. Shut up.
That's racist. Gosh, David. Oh my God. Why did you say such something so racist? Why did you say all Asians are smart? Asians
Dude,
have
why
all
did you say that
intelligence
with
levels.
a certain someone in the room?
Oh, you're right. We still haven't guessed Vincent's race. So let
Oh,
me go
yeah.
ahead and
Ed's mom was in the room.
keep that game going.
Yeah, we gotta keep it going.
You want
keep
to cut
her
that out?
going.
Are you gonna cut that out?
Wait, Ed, what was your story again?
Oh, so I went to a water park, and it was like I think in this 3 summers ago. I went with my girlfriend, and then that one ginger that went to elementary with us, and his girlfriend, and then I don't for like number one fact about me.
We've
I
already
hate-
name dropped Peyton, by the way.
Oh no, it wasn't that. It wasn't him.
Oh.
It's just gonna devolve to be like this one Jew who just came with us on that water.
This
one fucking kike.
This one
Me and David.
big nose, oxygen stealing, money hungry Jew. No,
Kike.
but what? Oh, number one thing about me, I hate roller coasters. I cannot. I don't do roller
Really?
coasters. Yeah.
Huh.
I hate.
You know, I went
I just
like
hate
the second roller coaster I went on was like the fastest roller coaster in the world
Really?
when I
I
went to
can
Abu Dhabi. Yeah, and I only went on the first roller coaster because
When
I
I
didn't
went
even
to
know it was
Abu Dhabi.
it was because I didn't
You're
even know it was
just
gonna be a
gonna
roller
slide that in there.
coaster. When I went to Dubai because I'm so fucking rich. No,
I'm using
it's just-
daddy's money.
Daddy's
yeah.
credit card.
The story was
It's played by Belowy Joey's.
there's a splash, like, not splash park. There's a water park near. It's called Splash Town. It's not near us. It's like a 30.
I've been there.
Yeah, you know that like big, like yellow and blue thing, that
A
just like
slide?
everyone. No, it's
I
not
was
a-
there.
The
I was there
tornado.
with the band in school, in middle school.
Oh, are
The
you
tornado?
talking about the thing you do the tube in, and then like you just
Yeah,
go
you get-
around the? Yeah, okay, yeah.
You
Is
get
it
like an
a giant
inflatable
funnel?
tube, and then like you go like wee, and then there's like a little. It's a drop, I would say. It's a little drop, and then you just go back and forth.
Is it a funnel?
I wasn't freaking out, but my heartbeat was like going like because I don't like heights. No, I like heights, but I didn't like the fact that I was getting on this ride. So like I was just like,
I
don't
don't
wanna
want
do
to I don't
this.
want to interrupt you, but I get it. It's sort of like for me, roller coasters like doesn't really matter that much. But when you're at a water park, it's like that's you. Like you're the one that's going down this thing.
you
So
are
if
the
it-
ride.
Like yeah. So I can see why like that might fuck some people up. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah. Okay, so we get at the very top, and I'm like, oh god, I'm like, I was just scared as hell. Not scared, I just didn't want to do it. I was so uncomfortable, and I was in front of my girlfriend, so I didn't want to like be like a pussy and just like go like, you know what, I don't want to do this. I'm taking the walk of shame back all the way down the stairs.
Babe, go down. Go, just do it yourself. I'll wait for you. Just
I'll
fuck
wait for
off.
you down here.
I think the lazy river is more fun. I'm just gonna go there.
Okay,
instead.
wait, no, shut up. The lazy river is tons of fun. You just
I'm just-
lay down, you
I'm just
swim.
gonna. I'm
It
just
is
gonna
a
whip
lot
my
of
tits
fun.
out and sunbathe. You go have fun, babe.
You're gonna have fun with the big black muscular dude next to you.
I'm only gonna nipple cook my nipples right now, and then
But anyways, and then I got the shitty seat where like you don't know, you're looking like behind you. You don't know like what's coming up. You're just like sitting there waiting to drop. And I got like the seat where you don't know when it's gonna drop. So I was like, oh come on
I had
now.
that seat too.
And then as we were falling down, like sliding down, that black dude that we mentioned earlier on, the one that ran your Photoshop, that's the only thing that came to mind, and I screamed his name out. I was like, blank, 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 help me now. And I just, you could ask like the ginger, you could ask the ginger, you could ask my girlfriend. They're just gonna like, oh, I know that time. when
You could ask the
screamed
Jew.
out. You could ask the money hungry Jew that we brought along. But yeah, I don't know. To this day, my girlfriend's like, remember that one time we went to Splash Town and you yelled out like blank's name?
Your
And I was
true
like, yeah.
love's name as you fell down.
Why did you do that? Why do you do that during bed too?
Why do you always do this, huh? Why do you always moan it out at night when you're sleeping?
Why do you make me wear a ski mask?
Why is there a diary with just his name in there, written over and over and over again?
Yeah, I don't know. This is some special connection.
You don't know why you actually did it though.
No, I don't know. Like that was like a name that just popped up on my head, and I just said it out loud like 3 times. And I don't know why. Like, but when we like finally got to the bottom of it and we like went up, there's like water that like is like there's like a little pool of water, and
You
like
saw
your
his
butt-
face in like the water formed his face.
his reflection. Every time we were mentioning this, by the way, I just think of that picture Rainier Photoshop.
It's just so black. It's only his like teeth and eyes.
Do you think we could actually show that?
I'm
Because it
gonna
does
try. If his face is like not discernible, I'm gonna put it up there.
Oh my
not. Just post the one that was most burn victimish.
Yeah, but then like my like ass like just like hits that water, and I don't know why, but I just yell out at the top of my lungs. I never like go above this decibel, but that moment I was like, I just yelled out, my ass, as like the water just like splashed in my ass, and I was
Went
like,
up there.
As it
Yeah.
splashed your ass cheeks.
it
You
was
got
just
a
like,
prostate exam
yeah.
as your visit
I got a
splashed
free
down.
prostate exam. I got a free colonoscopy.
Oh, that reminds me of 3 stories or 3
Yeah.
things.
That was
One,
my story. I just
What I
yelled
mentioned
out.
earlier about sunbathing, your nipples only. I mean,
Ouch.
that's something I should do. That's something like
So
only
you,
sunbathing your
like
nipples.
put like SPF 150 on all your body except your nips, and just like lay there.
Wear a black shirt with the holes cut out on your nips, and a black shirt, and basically black on everything else. It's long sleeve too. just sunbathe your tits.
You should have black nipples.
You should just make like a cutout.
Whenever you
Get
take
a
off your
shirt and cut out a penis right where the stomach is. Sunbathe with the shirt on, so you have like a tan penis on you.
Do it before you go on vacation, so whenever you take
Oh,
off
yeah.
your shirt, you're like, Christian, what? Why are your nipples so dark?
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Thank you for noticing.
Have you seen them erect though?
She's the one.
They grow very large and right.
It only works if you flick them though. I can't do it.
It's
They're
weird
like
if I
those
do.
They're like those
Look like a
mechanical
pervert.
pencils that have those eraser extenders, but they keep going after like the normal length of eraser.
All you have to do is twist it, and it just goes forever.
And the other thing, another great idea, a piss yellow like lazy river or water park. That's just like food colored yellow.
Oh, they should do
Think
that
that'd be
for like
great.
April Fools. Nah, but it's kind of
All water in the water park is yellow.
Yeah.
Be like that South Park episode.
It was a good South Park episode.
Pretty good.
Did-
That reminds me of this other story too, where this. Oh wait, were you gonna say something, Ed?
No, you can go. I'll just...
I insist.
Oh, wait.
Go.
All right. Did you
It
guys
reminds
like
me of
watch?
No, I insist this time. No, you go.
No, you go, Christian.
Kill yourself.
No, I insist.
All right, I will go. Did you guys ever watch South? Did you watch like South Park when you were younger, like in elementary?
No.
I saw it a
Like,
couple
only-
times.
Oh, actually, I've seen the.
I didn't get
probably
back
seen
into
parts
it
of
till
the
middle
Couple
school.
times, yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
I
remember
didn't-
like Kale. Damn it! I remember like like that crowd.
Yeah,
is what
Kale.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kale. I remember like the crowd he hung around with like the really short dude that never grew after middle school, and then the. Like,
Sounds like me. Are you talking about me?
No,
No,
he's
no.
talking about this guy that joined the military after
Yeah.
high school.
And now he's banging that broad with the butt.
Brawl with the
Dude.
butt.
Yeah. And I just remember that they would always talk about like South Park or like Squidbillies or something.
Squidbillies
like-
fucking sucks, dude.
Wait, is that?
It's
is that
such a
guy's-
horrible fucking show.
I remember I
remember
got
that
to
show.
college, and then that's whenever I got cable in a room, and I watched like an episode. I was like, "Is this what I missed out on?" Like, I was watching Cartoon Network when I was
I'm
like,
fine with that.
"Yeah, me too." I was like, I was totally fine missing out on this.
I'll take my Teen Titans any day. That shit.
Teen
Teen
Titans
Titans
Go.
Go.
To be Pacific.
No,
Yeah.
fuck you. Well, leave that shit out of that. Teen Titans Go doesn't have like Teen Titans Go is actually the name of the origin episode in Teen Titans. So I don't know why they decided to sully that name, because I actually like that origin episode.
Just
Because
ignore it.
Robin and Starfire kiss. They kiss. It's not romantic, but they fucking do it. And it's part of the
first
show, so
episode?
it's canon. It's not in any movie. It's part of the show. They do it.
First episode?
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's
like
the
she lips contacts with Robin to.
Okay, I appreciate you taking my story.
Okay, it's your story. I never had
Lip
a story,
contacts
but okay,
Robin's
go ahead,
head.
David. You need more
My
time.
penis is only slightly throbbing.
Yeah, I actually wrote Teen Titans, so I should be the one to say this.
My
one
dad
does-
is.
no one
My
else is
dad
allowed to
owns
say it.
Cartoon Network, so
I wrote the fanfic and they made that into a show. and
My
they
dad
took
works
a
at
lot of the
Cartoon
fanfic
Network,
out.
so
They took out a lot of the fanfic, but I think it's still good.
Oh my gosh.
My fanfic was actually based. They based it on Teen Titans Go. Actually,
what?
Adventure Time episodes, April 21st.
Oh, cool. New stuff.
27.
That means we can finally actually do something together for once, again. But anyway, yeah. So part of the Tamaranian thing is that they exchange information through lip contact. So
Whoa.
she kissed him and learned English and said, "Get the fuck away from me." Yeah.
I
Perfect.
never know that. Remember that like one episode they actually like kissed.
That was not an episode. That was a movie.
Ah.
Titans go to Tokyo.
I forgot what the title was.
I don't know. It was Tokyo something probably.
I remember the name of the villain, Brushogun.
Tokyo Drift.
That little paint ink monster.
Yeah. And then the bad guy is the guy that you assumed was the bad guy all along, but it was still fun to watch.
I actually forgot. I actually forgot who the bad guy was.
I'm gonna spoil it for you, except I'm not.
No.
Move
Let
on.
me watch it.
I might rewatch Teen Titans at some point. My rule for rewatching series is that once I try to think about a detail and can't like remember it, then I'm like, all right, I'll rewatch it.
That constitutes a rewatch.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, you know what? I hear a lot of people shitting on Sword Art Online, but when I watched it, I kind of liked it. Do I like it though? So then I rewatched the first season. Did not like it very much at all. I tried to start the next season and lost interest after like 4 episodes. I had actually already watched season 2. This is me trying to rewatch season 2, and I'm like, this is so fucking uninteresting and bland and boring, and I hate it.
Really?
Yeah, I dislike Sword Art Online.
I thought it was highly.
You heard it here. You heard it here. I fucking hate that show.
You heard it first here. Remember, what was it? The Secret Saturdays or something like that?
Yeah.
I never got into that.
Me neither.
Oh, the cryptozoologists?
Yeah.
I played the it wasn't a Flash game, I don't think, but I played the Secret Saturdays platformer game on CartoonNetwork.com a lot.
I remember those games.
Dude, those were the fucking best games.
Oh, did you ever play that Billy and Mandy one where it's like a Christmas game where you're throwing like you upgrade your vacuum, you upgrade your like your things that you throw to do damage to the toys, and I don't know what Billy fucking did, but he did something.
I don't know what he did.
So
but he did something.
I can't remember, but knowing me, I've probably played it. If it was during elementary school, I played it.
It was the dolls that did piercing damage. That was the strongest thing because the popcorn, it was just too unreliable. You couldn't spam it.
I played the
dolls,
Teen
you could
Titans fighting
spam
game
the
a lot.
Fuck out of it.
Oh, I remember that game. That game was lit as hell.
The
God,
Teen
that was
Titans
such a
fighting
great
game?
Yeah.
It was so fun as a kid. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, take that shit.
You know what game I love? That codename Kids Next Door, the one with the gerbils, and you launch them.
Oh,
yeah.
Flight of the Hamsters. That was my first
Yeah.
experience with that. I played that before Hamster Launch or whatever, or Hedgehog Launch, the one that
Yeah.
like Armor Games thing. I played the shit out of that thing. Oh my god!
game
And they have
that
like
was my
Flight of the
favorite.
Valkyries playing in the background.
Yeah. And it was like as long as you were going. It was on a repeat.
Man, Cartoon Network used to be so good.
And the Ed and Eddie games.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, the one with the cars.
Oh my god, yeah.
And the food fight.
The food fight, that one was my favorite, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys ever played
That
the
was-
My Gym Partner Was a Monkey platform?
That was PC gaming.
That one.
I remember that one, too. That was PC gaming at its finest.
We need to go back to those graphics.
Forget Halo. It's
Yeah.
Gym Partner's a monkey. That was the best.
Let's just rip the PNG straight from the assets of the show and throw it into
I
the game.
have a ROM for Gym Partner Monkey. You want to come to my house and play?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Let's do it. I'll come right now. I will drive down the 2.5 hours so I can play the Flash game of My Gym Partner Was a Monkey.
What was the basis of that show? Like, why did he go to the monkeys, the animal school?
His last name
Did you
was
not
last
watch the
name.
intro?
His
I
last name?
forgot it.
Yeah, his name's Jake Lyon. And so
Oh, that's
like
what it was.
they're like,
This guy's a lion, and then they just put him in the school.
well, let me look up the lyrics for the My Gym Partner Was a Monkey episode because I remember.
You also have to sing it though.
Wasn't there like another
I don't
person
know
there
the
too?
fucking words. The monkey or the
No.
a human being?
Yeah, wasn't there like another human being? Or was that just like for like an episode?
Maybe that was just an episode. I don't remember there being a main character.
Oh well, no, it wasn't like a main character. I think it was like maybe like once in a while you would see her.
Fuck, I cannot remember.
You guys remind me of my hospital days.
Oh god.
Your hospital days?
Jesus Christ,
Yeah, I had
man.
like a stomach virus.
You guys remember you guys remind me of when I had cancer. It was
Good times.
Yeah, so there was Cartoon Network, and that was the only channel I watched. And it was when I had a stomach virus problem. so I just stayed in the hospital a lot. What was it?
How long did that last?
Oh yeah,
Right.
so all I watched was Cartoon Network, and the only shows I remember watching on there, I think, were Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends,
That was a good one.
uh,
At the time.
Futurama.
Futurama.
Yeah,
That
Futurama.
is not Cartoon Network.
Adult Swim. That's Adult Swim, but it was on the same
Still
channel.
a good show.
Yeah.
What else was there? My gym partner was a monkey. I think. No, I don't think so. I think that's the wrong period. I'm probably getting mixed up right now. But I definitely
Right.
remember Futurama there.
In case you want to hear the lyrics to the intro, I have them right here.
Okay. Watch out for copyright.
I don't know the melody. I know that it's
gotta
more of
sing
a
it too.
rap than anything. Not a rap, but just like
You
speaking.
gotta sing the
Okay, so
animal
it's
part.
bars.
I used to go to a human school where everyone was the same. Now I go to an animal school because
Fucking sing
lion's
it.
my last name. My gym partner's a monkey. My gym partner's a monkey. Bull shark, porcupine, I don't know what. Boy, this school's a pain in the Adam. What? I was gonna say Nick. Oh, that's okay then. My gym partner's a monkey.
Monkey.
My gym partner's a monkey. Monkey. My gym partner's a monkey. All caps this time. Monkey. My gym partner's a monkey. And scene.
Such a great song. But David, that was the worst performance I have ever heard. Jesus. You remind me of Crystal. When she was in I remember senior year, we were reading a play, and she would put the absolutely zero enthusiasm in anything she was fucking reading. Everybody else would fucking read their part with as good as they could.
I wasn't
Everybody.
reading a fucking script, Christian. That was, like,
There's this.
it's just a fucking shitty ass intro. It was supposed to
this
be a
other
song.
guy.
I don't know what.
This other guy who dated other Crystal. He was such a great reader at the play, and then you go to fucking Crystal, and she would be like, "Yes, I would." The glass Melahjinally lights up. The picture on the
What did you
wall
just
with
say?
the father goes up.
The glass Melahjinally.
That's the name of the play, the glass Melahjinally. But that's the.
My Hero Macadamia.
She would say fucking nothing. I said that on purpose, but this time I can't speak. But yeah. And it would annoy me so much. It'd be like, man, grow some balls. Really feel them. and
Man,
make this your passion. Make this your passion. But she would never make it her passion. I remember junior year, the teacher even went up to me when I was like reading a play. He's like, "Good job." Right? She was at her desk and she got up and like walked pretty quickly to me just to say, "Good job."
How'd you
That sounds
feel?
really odd. Like,
No,
I just
I love
imagined
that
her
teacher.
getting up, like, just power walking over to you out of breath. Good job! And just, like, walking back over to her desk.
No, she wasn't. No, she was a sweetie. Her and the other teacher that everybody kind of hate were kind of a sweetie if you had them senior year. I just
Oh,
wanted
no,
to
fuck
reply to
that
her-
bitch. Fuck
It's
that
the-
bitch.
I need to reply to her email, but
I'm just gonna give
I
you a
never-
75 on every essay you ever write. Oh, by the way, this essay that's, like, really important that you have to put a lot of effort in, we're gonna let the other teacher grade it, because, you know, why not? Oh,
Is
by
that
the
the
way, you
summer
got a
one?
95. Fuck you. You know what that means? That means you're a shit person, and a shit grader, and a shit teacher, and you should fucking die. Quit
is that
your
the
job.
summer? Is that the summer one?
What? Summer
Summer
one? What?
assignment? The summer assignment.
No, it wasn't the summer assignment. It was like a Texas, like, progress essay or something? I don't know.
I feel like the K-level teachers are too lenient. Because I feel like I no way deserved that summer to get like a 95 on that summer assignment. Actually, she gave me 100. It was basically just a completion grade.
I actually got a 95 on the summer assignment. But
Already?
I spent like fuck. Basically, Monday I didn't do it. It was due Friday, and we started school Monday. We had all summer to do it, but nobody did it over the summer.
Yeah, me too.
And so Monday I was like, I could just do it later, I guess. Tuesday, I mean, I still got it's Friday, right?
I can go fuck myself anytime.
Wednesday, I was like, I should probably start this. So I get home. I think I started at like 4. I worked all the way until 11, and I was like 2/5 done. I was like, fuck. So then Thursday, I was like, all right, no fun today, and then worked all the way until I had to sleep. And then Friday, I worked for like 2 hours on it, and then finished it and turned it in.
That sounds horrible.
It was
No,
fucking
dude,
awful. I hated
Man,
it.
junior year, I used to be very proficient at doing things before the due date, like the day before the due date. But then senior year, I guess I just lost all hope. I
You got a major case of senioritis.
I guess I became hopeless for myself or something.
I'd say my senioritis was worse when I was a freshman. Like, I could have been at UT immediately after high school if I actually put in any effort into anything I did. Like, I had the worst grades, and it's only because I never did any of my work. Except in English. English can go fuck itself. I actually tried to write those essays, and then they'd always give me 75s. Like, you could have been better.
Could have been better.
Shut the
I
fuck
feel
up.
like every grade I made in English, whenever I like rushed it, I feel like I got like B's and I'd be like, I felt good for what I did, but I feel like I could have done a lot better, and this grade kind of reflects that exactly. It's like,
I got a... You remember we had to write that, I think it was like a 4-page research paper when we were in junior year or whatever. It's like any topic you could think of, but like you had to write a 4 to 6 page research paper. And I got an 85 on that. And I actually put a lot of time into it. But at least it was not a 75. An 85 is the highest grade she had given me on any paper ever during that class. I mean, I was satisfied, I guess. Like, you know what? She's not just a completely shit human being who just only wants to make me have the worst grades in this class.
man, and doing them like the day before, and then I would find myself enjoying it, but being very stressed out because I did it so fucking late, and I hated myself for that. But having some fun, like writing the essay, I just wish I took a time to at least do one essay ahead of time. I think every essay I did was just it wasn't ahead of time.
No,
It's either
no
the day
bueno.
before or a few days before. Yeah, it's like if I could just do this a week in advance, fuck myself for once. But I always fuck myself for once. I always gave myself a good fucking.
Speaking of fucking, so what's you guys' masturbation schedules like?
David, I was just about to say something about that. I was talking with Eddie about this, and about like Rainier brought up the subject of refractory period, and that being a perk in superhero macadamia, and I was like, and I mentioned this. I remember you were in my algebra 2 class sophomore year, and you were talking to Jeff, and I was also there, and I was in the conversation too, but I didn't really add that much to the conversation. But you were like, what's your most times that you done it in an hour? And you were talking about masturbating, yeah, and you were like, my limit's 3, and I was like, just 3? But I didn't say that, and I was like, is that really that low? And then Jeff was like nodding head, me like, yep, 3 seems to be, yep, that's the limit. That's as far as I can go. It's like, only 3?
Well, keep in mind, like when I did that, I was not intentionally trying to come as fast as I possibly could every single time. Like I was actually just watching porn, but it was one of those days where I was like, I got time to do this, but I also feel like coming.
But that sounds like you're setting a limit for yourself. Like you made a goal to do as many as you could in an hour. That's what it made it seem like.
It was in a day, was the goal, and the
No,
first.
you said in an hour though. You said
Did
the
I
most
say-
times yeah, you said the most time in an hour.
Well, that was the question. Most times in an hour, but that was the day that I masturbated a lot.
And you said 3 times.
Yeah,
And that seemed.
because I was trying to pace myself for the day, so that I didn't just wipe my arm out like at the beginning. So I started out. It's sort of like a race. You start off the race running, and then you jog, and then you sprint at the finish. So that's what I did.
David,
I
the day
masturbated 3
after-
times at the beginning, and then every hour I did it once, and then at the very end I did it like twice in an hour, and that was my day.
I could so beat your record of 8 in a day. I know it.
With all this time I have.
And David.
Well, see, here's the thing, Christian.
And
I
was talking to Eddie about that. And the
I
day
don't
after I did that, or maybe 2 days after I did that, I decided to do that challenge. And then this girl texts me, and then I would jerk off, and then after I was done jerking off, I would respond to her, and then go back to doing it.
How fucking quick are you?
Then do that again.
Jesus Christ.
Like, do you
And
have
then-
any? Do you like? How sensitive is your genitalia? Like, if I breathe on your dick, will you come?
No.
Okay.
No.
What about you, David?
No,
That's not what I'm
I think
saying.
horny.
I'm saying that I have a low refractory period. I feel like I have a female refractory period because I would just she would text me, and then I would just jerk off, and then I would respond, and then after she would respond, I would just go back
what's your
to
refractory
no,
period?
no.
Like 30 seconds?
No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't like a conversation. That was maybe it was. I'm not really sure. I should have 10 times, but basically, I think I would jerk off. She would text me, but I think she would, and then I would spawn, jerk off again, and then by the time I would finish, she would I guess she already had texted me, but I don't know the times really. It must have been like, it might have been like 3 times already in 20 minutes, and it's just like, I get so beat David's the record. Like 3 in an hour? Like, I'm not even fucking tired. Let's go again. But I just stopped it there at 3 times.
See, the funny part is that you sound like you'd be proud of it. I don't know why.
No,
It's impressive.
It's just like I could just keep going again.
You know
like,
what? I could be much lamer than you are. I could be so fucking uncool you wouldn't believe it.
Well, this is
No.
not lame, David. Just because you don't have that skill doesn't mean it's lame. It's lame.
Just because you can't.
I'm sure
you
if I
can't
actually,
come
like-
more than 3 times in an hour.
Look, back when I was like in early high school, I didn't need any material. I could just go at it and finish. But if I tried to do it now,
I don't need
like,
material. Come on.
I can't just masturbate anymore. Like I need to be in the mood for it.
Same here.
You gotta,
I could go anytime,
you
really.
gotta feel it.
What the heck? Wait, who I think Rainier said that too. He was all like,
Okay,
And
well,
Rainier-
I mean,
When
guys,
Rainier mentioned that, I was feeling very different about myself, and I was like, I could just go. I could just start jerking off right now.
I mean, if
You
you
wouldn't even know it.
if you were like, David, go masturbate right now, I'd be like, all right, I could do it, but like I don't feel like it right now. That's like the thing.
I can make myself feel like it though. I just need to watch a video.
I
I don't have to see a video. I can just do it.
I need to see a video. I can't.
I
can't
used
do
to
it
be
with
able
a
to do
picture.
that, but
And
I've
I
desensitized
will
myself.
beat your record and other person's record.
I don't
too.
give a shit. I don't give a fuck, Christian.
David, I'm not saying. I never said. Oh, it sounds like you're getting really offended by this. I don't know why
No,
you're getting really offended.
No,
by it.
Christian.
I'm not offended.
You're
I
just,
just
like
do
really
not care.
trying. You're really trying to get this
Wait, trying to
title.
what?
Hey, let's encourage him,
I don't
guys.
care
Let's
about
not,
that
let's not
title.
squander
If
his
you
dreams.
really want to jerk off 27 times in a day, fucking do it. I do not care.
No, I don't do that. But I'm just saying, like, I could so beat your record. And it didn't seem
Good.
like an impressive record to me. And I'm not trying to like, brag about. Oh, I can just
It does
jerk
sound
off
like
all
that.
day.
It does
But
sound
you
like
are
that.
I didn't
doing
mean to
that.
sound
You
like
were
that.
bragging. You're like, I can beat your record.
You're,
I can beat your
you're
record. I can beat
absolutely
your record."
bragging. You're absolutely bragging
not-
right now.
that's
And I
not
wasn't
something
even
to be proud
bragging.
of,
I was
though.
just saying what my fucking record was. I know
No, no,
people
no.
that got more than me. That's
That's
not
just-
bragging.
No, I'm not bragging about anything at all.
But I can beat
I'm
your
just
record.
saying.
So
Yeah,
you
I
know.
could, but I'm not bragging about
I'm
that
not.
because that's
I'm not.
anything
I'm
to
not
brag
bragging.
about.
I'm really humble, but I'm better than you. But I'm not. I'm not
I didn't
bragging.
say that at all. Jerking off like most times an hour, that's not bragging.
That's bragging.
I'm gonna-
I mean,
I'm gonna-
you're the way you're
I did
saying
not-
it is in a
I
bragging.
did not feel
You
impressive
are
at
being
all
a
about
huge
myself.
cunt.
I don't feel impressive about myself at all.
It doesn't matter what you
I did
feel,
just
Christian.
jerk
It
off.
matters how it
But-
comes off.
Yeah, the way
Well,
you,
maybe how you have a point there, but I don't really care that much about that. If I did make it seem like I
you
did,
were like
I didn't
so
really care.
pumped up for this. You were like,
I'm not that pumped up about it though.
not anymore, but
No,
earlier
no,
on.
no, no. Because
There
I'm
you
just
go-
so
there you go
amazed
again,
that
Dave.
it's just that little, and is it really that little?
he goes
Like, how
again.
much can you
Are you
actually
talking about my
do in
penis
an
right
hour?
now?
I'm not talking about your penis. I'm talking about your record, or what you said was in record in high school.
Okay, Christian. Let's not talk about this
How much could
record
you
stuff anymore.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no.
This
How
is
much
going.
could you actually do in an hour right now? How much would you
Right.
say?
Well, I last a lot longer now. Although if it was like if I had waited a week, like actually last week, I jerked off Monday, and then got busy, and then didn't really feel like it, and then finally yesterday is the first time I jerked off like since that, and so I came in like I don't know 7-8 minutes,
Dang.
but like under normal circumstances, like if I had already done my my typical routine of just basically jerking off every night, I don't know, I could probably do 3, but if it was like if I waited a week, and then immediately was like, I'm gonna fucking do a marathon. I'm marathoning this shit right now. I could probably do like, I know for sure I could do 4. I could probably get up to 5.
Like, it's so painful afterwards.
I mean, after a while, it's just like, you're like, why am I still doing this? Like, even if, like, I know I can come. Like, I know I'm still feeling good, but I'm just like, man, I just feel so shitty right now.
I don't really get that feeling that often, actually.
Actually, here's how you get the feel, like, here's how you stop. Here's how you get out of the mood. You do it, but you have a mirror in your room, so you look over at your face, and then you're just like, alright, well, I gotta kill myself now.
You look over and you're just like, this is what I'm doing on a Monday night. In my room, with my headphones in, with the door locked.
No, but that day is like when I realized how high of libido I could actually have. It just seemed like I don't know how to feel about that.
Christian, why don't you just go be a porn star or something? You're so proud of this.
I'm not proud of it at all, though.
I mean, regardless if you feel proud, you should be. You should be
I'm
proud.
not proud of it. Why would I be proud of that?
Okay, well, Christian, okay, if you're going at it, like you're going at it real hard, what's the least amount of times you could do it in an hour?
If I'm going at it, like what? Like
if you're really going at it, like how long could you last?
if I'm like death gripping my dick going as fast as I can?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I never
With
tried
porn.
doing that. I don't know. I never tried doing that. I take precaution not to.
No,
I like to make it last. Except I don't, because I want to beat that record.
I want to beat
That was
David's
only that one
record
time,
back
just
in
to try.
High school.
So did I like inspire you to become like the most sensitive like person in the world?
No,
after
that's
that
not-
conversation?
No. That wasn't the day after. That was like after I talked to Ed, and I thought about that day back in high school.
You talked to me in high school?
No, Eddie, I mean.
No. You talked to Eddie in high school?
No, I'm talking about last week.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Right,
what?
not last week. It was like a few days ago.
It was like now.
I'm
Basically.
still doing it. The record was set like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, so going back to what my original question was, what is everyone's masturbation habits? Like, yeah, like how often do you do it? How do you do it? That kind of thing.
Well,
Well, I
Okay, go.
I don't feel done yet, though.
Ed, you don't masturbate because you have a girlfriend. You just have sex. But Vincent, let's go to you first.
Okay, so
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I
he
guess.
secretly does. He secretly does. Like after he's done having sex, he's just like, we'll see
It
you,
wasn't
cat."
enough for me. It reminds me of the sex story I read on a porn website. But anyway, Vincent, continue.
Okay, so basically when I do, well, I don't know. Recently, I've been doing it pretty often. Except, okay, so I've done it today already, right?
Mhm.
But like the day before, I think I had like a two-day resting period, and then the day before, like before I did that one, it was like a week. But then before the week, it was just like every other 2 days or something. Like it was really bad. Like I need to stop doing it.
Man, I'm doing it every other day. It's too much. Too much.
Yeah. Anyway, so you want to add the methodologies of it, like how I actually.
Well, I mean, freaking Vincent, you were like, when was it, like a week or two ago? You were like, man, my dick is hurting so much right now or something like that.
Yeah. You're
You
right.
said
you're
you woke
right.
up with like bloody balls.
Oh no, that has nothing to do with that though.
Yeah, I
David.
think that was irrelevant. That was like a day, or like, that was earlier this week, I think.
Yeah, no,
Oh yeah,
it's just
and
been...
you sent a picture in the kick chat. You drew a sketch of what your balls look
You
like.
did send like a sketch of what you woke up to.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Anyway, that has nothing
I
to
think
do
you
with
have
my,
cancer,
my
but
masturbation
continue.
habits. Anyway, what was I going to say? So I always have to bring a video. Like back in the day, I could probably just do it with a picture, right? But like now,
Back in the day, I could just do it with my head.
Anyway, I need a video. So when I get comfortable, I need to pick a video. And then unfortunately now, like I just sometimes I just want to get it over with. Like not too far ago, I have to watch a video. It has to have tons of foreplay in it. Get me ready. Yes. Keep going, and then when he finishes, I have to finish at the same time he does. So
Wait,
if they go over, if the video goes over, I'm gonna have to rewind it, and I'm
Look,
gonna
I
be
need
like,
to watch him stroke his cock. Like, I just want to watch a 30-minute video of a guy jerking off
nah, that
with
doesn't- that
timestamps,
doesn't work
so
for
I can
me.
know when I do it.
I need to finish when he finishes, so I can feel like that's me.
Yes, exactly. It's role playing, David, at its finest.
That sounds.
You're taking the proxy aspect of it way too seriously.
Anyway, but now like I can't like I try watching the foreplay, but after like what a minute, I'm just like, okay, no.
After
I need
he's eating out her pussy for like 7.5 minutes, you're just like, well, this has gone on long enough.
No, the foreplay I like is when she does something to him.
Exactly. That's why I don't like it when he's just like.
I hate it when they jerk her off. Like, what the hell, man? Like, I know.
Well, it's not. You don't jerk a girl off.
Yeah.
No, not jerk.
Like,
girl.
Vincent does.
I say
Vincent does.
It's not gay, okay? Fuck.
Okay, now. Anyway, when he does it himself, like, no, let her do it. No, what are you doing? No, stop it.
Oh, I know.
Like, seriously, like, you have
You're
her,
ruining
and
the
then you're just
illusion
like,
for
no,
me.
no, I got it.
Get your hand out of frame. God damn it.
Yes.
Those aren't my hands.
Anyway, yeah, so now I just skip ahead until, like, the finishing part, I guess, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
You,
And then
You're
I
taking
wa-
it out of it.
And then I watch
you
another,
download the video.
and then I
then
watch
you-
another video, and then I'm just like, I just watch it just to watch it. I just like pay attention to every single other detail than what's happening because I'm already out of it. I'm just like,
I spend my
yeah.
spend
Then
my
you
days.
you
just
download
watching.
that video, and then you just Photoshop yourself into it, just completely, just to make
You,
it watch every detail to make sure you get it right.
Mhm.
Sorry. Do you have like a set thing that you can get off to every time, or does it kind of shift depending on the day?
I have like 20 videos I have to cycle with.
God damn.
What?
That's 20, but that's not even my full collection, man. Sometimes I'm like after like a couple of
Wait,
months
so
I
you
cycle.
have these videos you have these videos saved, and you can't jerk off unless it's those videos specifically.
No, no, David. Like sometimes, like I have
No.
those because I know like they're good, right? But sometimes,
Oh,
as
okay.
like more often than not, I'm like I have to search up another one. I mean, I
Okay,
feel like I
okay.
want
I was-
this today. I don't have a
Mhm.
specific video that.
Okay, so you have videos that are good, but you still watch porn like a normal person. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay,
I guess.
Ed, yeah, I guess it's your turn.
I mean, I don't want to be like the douchebag that's like, oh, I have a girlfriend now, so I don't do that. But that's kind of basically it.
You still have to watch porn though, right? Like even when I had a girlfriend, I still watched porn like all the time.
No, I
But
just
you
feel
never
like
had sex.
to me, I don't know, like watching porn while I'm like have a girlfriend. I just feel like that's weird.
Mhm.
Like I feel like I'm like
It's not weird at all.
cheating on her. Like that's just me though. Like everyone has like their own like.
I've
everyone-
heard that said before,
I can imagine that.
but I do not agree with it.
Yeah.
I would agree with it though, Ed. I would feel like I would be the same.
Everyone has their own like everyone
used
has
to
their
think
own
that.
moral values.
I used to
But-
think that, Ed. I did. At one point, I was like, you know, I got a girlfriend now. I'm just gonna make sure she's the only one on my mind.
Yeah.
2 days
that's
later-
basically it. Like, oh damn it, Lisa Ann.
He ain't loyal. David ain't loyal.
I can
man.
never get rid of you.
I'm
I
not
don't find
loyal.
Lisa Ann that attractive though.
But I guess
I've never cheated on anybody,
to
but
add like
then again, I've never had the option to.
I had no one to cheat on. But
I
I
would have done
guess
it though.
for the sake of like the conversation,
Oh,
I'll go
real
back to
scumbag.
like not early middle school, early like high school.
I'll go back to that. Ed, continue.
Like early like high school days, because that's when everyone like figured out like incognito mode.
Mhm.
So I guess
I'm not a
how much-
pussy. I don't use incognito.
No, you're a real trooper, aren't you? But
No one ever looks at my search history.
I think like I do it like probably like once every 2-3 days. I would probably do that after school, and then the videos I would watch, it'd always be like a random one. Like if it's like, you know what, I'm feeling a little bit lesbian today. I'd search that up. And you're like, you know what, some Latinas what's getting me going right now. I don't know.
You know, lesbians are my favorite.
You know what? Ripped up yoga pants. Let's go.
Hold up. We'll wait for your turn, Christian.
I mean, that was pretty much it. Like, I just have like I never had like videos saved. I just like, you know what? Every day is a new day. Let's experience the world. My right hand in my cock in my hand. Alright, what about you, Christian?
You know, that seems so foreign to me. It's just like, You need videos? Like you need material? I don't need material. Material is a privilege, but I don't need it.
There he
Like,
goes again with
So
that
you don't
bragging.
watch porn?
I mean,
You're such a humble bragger. Like,
no.
I do that too,
I
Christian. Don't worry.
I don't mean that at all. Like in that way.
man,
It
I just have
just
so
seems-
much money that I can give to the community. It's
It's not
Go
about
ahead.
me.
Okay, that stuff about oh dude, no one knows the whole story about that. Okay, no one understands. All right, I don't come from a rich family. Okay,
well, Christian,
not-
I know for sure that you watch porn.
Well, yeah, of course, but I mean, I don't need material on demand. Like, if I feel like jerking it off, I don't need material.
Okay, well, okay,
just
okay. Well,
jerk it
Christian,
off.
jerk off habits. Tell us.
Like, it just seems so foreign. It's just like
Okay,
Just
stop
hearing
with that.
you-
Stop with the material.
that just
Christian,
makes
stop.
me feel.
Christian, nobody gives a fuck. Continue with the topic.
It just makes me feel like I don't know. Like it just makes me. I already realized I had such a high libido, which just makes me
Oh my god,
realize.
you're
Shut the
bragging
fuck
yourself
If I
up.
out.
want it, yes.
Nobody gives a shit. Continue. I asked you a question. Answer it.
Hey, I'm getting to that. Okay, I was getting to that before.
Look,
okay?
after I spend the next 30 minutes bragging about how quick I fucking come, let's do this.
That doesn't sound like anything to be impressive by, though.
Then stop making it seem that way.
I didn't think like that
Hey,
would
Christian,
sound
you
like
want
an
us to
impressive
like
thing,
not talk
though.
about that like that in that way? Then you stop talking about it in general. Let's go carry on. Follow the
That didn't
topic.
seem like
I
anything,
said Christian. Let's carry on. Follow the topic.
Look, we already went past it and you brought it back up. Just how often do you masturbate?
no.
Let's just go with that. That's a number. The answer to that question is a number, not a story.
Mm,
Well, you see, my high libido.
you know, there was a time where I just.
Oh
like,
my god.
You know, I was just about to answer it, and now you just make me not want to answer it.
The answer to this is a number, not a story. You know what? There was one time.
Once upon a time in a land long ago, long
You're
forgotten.
fucking wrong, David. It can be a story.
He didn't want a story. That's what he said.
Okay.
That's not what he said.
That's what he meant to say.
Like, he said a number, not a
No,
story.
that's not what he said. That's not what he said, guys. I think you may have autism. No.
No.
Christian, continue.
Maybe.
Continue. Give us the answer.
I don't even feel like saying it now.
So you.
I'm
I'm sorry, Raymond.
No, don't put that shit on me.
Raymond, please come
No, I don't
back.
care. No,
You
you
don't-
hurt my
you don't-
feelings. I'm a very sensitive person. By my dick.
You don't deserve her, Raymond.
Okay, Christian. So how often?
I was gonna mention before though.
Go ahead.
You know, it used to be only like a weekly thing, and then it just slowly devolved into being like more times, and then sometimes daily, and then now, not so much daily.
So it's like a little curve, like up and downs. Your ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, thank you for answering the question. Now, moving on. I know you said you don't need porn. But when you do watch porn, is there like a genre you like more than others, or
I didn't.
like
I said
like
that.
that
though.
kind of thing? What'd you say?
I said lesbian.
Oh
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, you
I
did.
remember.
Oh, I didn't give
Um,
away my genre. Oh, you go first, David. I'll give away my genre after you're done.
Oh no, go ahead. I mean, we've already passed you, so give away your genre.
Wasn't yours traps?
No, that's not actually what I watch.
I like futanari.
Yeah, there you go. No, oral.
Oral. You like blowjob videos?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Most people are like,
Yeah,
man,
they're so
why
bored.
would
Like,
anybody watch blowjob videos? Like,
Yeah, one of my friends.
so odd.
Yeah, so yeah, blowjob. But like, have they be like? There's a certain kind. Like, if she just starts gagging it all of a sudden, like, or it's like a
That's a good one.
bukkake or something.
Too much fluid.
I kind of feel like when it feels forced, then I'm just like I kind of dislike it. That's why I don't like rape videos or gang bang videos, stuff like that.
Oh, I was like, no one likes rape videos, Vincent.
No, you don't.
Be a special,
Hey,
special kind of messed up. If you really want that.
I think Vincent means like dominating videos,
No,
like
yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't like domination videos. This doesn't make me feel good at all. Okay, so now David's turn.
My turn. So as far as like masturbation habits go, I already told you guys like I usually masturbate every day, but every now and then, like like last week, I'll just stop for a while because I just don't feel like it. But you know, for the most part, I masturbate at night right before I go to bed. It's just kind of like a
little
like
good
a
night
nighty
thing.
night, yeah, like a nighty night David ritual. I mean,
Genres.
I'm thinking about it. I'd say for the most part, it just kind of depends. Like it sways. Like some days will be like, you know what, I could really go for some Asian women right now. Asians will pretty much always do it for me. But sometimes, like if you want to be like just a general thing, it's like either Asian or white chick with big tits. Like I could jerk off to that like whenever, as long as there's actual penetration in the video. I'd be like, the good shit right there. Also, I don't like it whenever it's just like have you ever seen like the missionary position? Except it's not like you don't see the girl. You just like their camera's pointed at the dude's balls.
You mean like R-rated movie? Kind.
Yeah, like that's. I really fucking hate that shit. Like I skip it every time.
it's like a behind the camera view of his balls just smacking over and over again.
I know that like that's actually more common than you'd think it is. It's like the worst fucking position that they could ever put the camera in, but they keep it there for 5.5 minutes.
Oh man, I remember on Reddit I saw someone like they were talking about that exact same thing, and they were talking about how that was awful, and then someone drew a picture of like an illustration of that, of like a cameraman like looking back, like feeling like tired of this shit of filming that, and just like someone he just drew like him just fucking this girl, big balls, and him just and the cameraman just like filming it from that angle and like looking down, being like, oh, I'm tired of this.
Damn, I was 2 days from retirement.
Just
But,
one more day.
I'm pretty vanilla in my interests. Like I don't have a lot of weird kinks, I guess. Like there's no like, man, I like it when the chick like has 3 dildos in her ass while she's getting ass raped.
Man,
at
do
the
I
same
like
time.
it when she slips in the finger as he comes.
Yeah, like I'm not into all that stuff. Although I guess you could count cartoon porn as not being normal.
Whatever.
I guess hentai isn't exactly the most normal thing to get off to, but you know, I don't like the weird like a lot of people when they think hentai, they're like, "Oh, you like that tentacle shit?" Like,
No,
no,
all of them are like that.
I know that's actually, I mean,
That's very.
it's not uncommon.
Yeah.
But it's not like the basic form of hentai. I actually hate a lot of there's a lot of hentai that's like rape on a train, rape by monsters or tentacles.
Yeah, this is why I get so angry about it.
And I stay away from that. I fucking hate that shit. I'm very much so a vanilla kind of person. It's just in addition to vanilla, you know, throw some animated people in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with hentai,
It's still vanilla in there, but you know,
with
it's
hentai, it's no problem. Who cares if
It's
2D
like-
people get raped?
It's like, if I'm seeing a video of hentai, I'm just, it just doesn't really that appeal to me that well. But seeing pictures, it's just like the pictures are better than the videos, and it's just like it's flip flopped.
What?
Because the pictures are they can just be drawn much better.
Well, I
And,
don't
like-
see, bro.
Well, here's the thing. Like 90s hentai, everything was like too stiff. Like the boobs wouldn't move all that much, and it was really underwhelming. Like, I mean, I used to be able to get off to it. Like, Welcome to Pia Carrot was like one of the first hentai I ever watched, and I was like, I was like 12 or something. But I can't. That stuff doesn't do it for me anymore. I like the stuff that's like a lot more realistically animated.
As a
maybe I need to
story.
see some 2015 porn of hentai.
I mean, I've compiled a list. I don't have like the names of it, but you know, I could just go through the list of stuff and be like, oh yeah, that one, that's a decent one. Oh, that one, that's actually softcore. They don't actually show the dick. It's really odd. But yeah,
You just
Yeah.
have this
Oh,
like
you should send
large
me that
list
list.
that you accumulated over the years.
I do actually. It's sad, but it's not sad at the same time. It's like, David, why can't you get off to real women? I can get off to real women. It's just, you know.
I choose not to.
It's just that anime women
sometimes
are
I like a good. Sometimes I like a good old animated body. You know.
You know what I mean.
As long as, I mean, I'm well aware I can't fuck a cartoon person in real life, but I can't control what I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm.
But those are my porn habits.
Someone
No,
just,
no.
what the hell? Someone just zip up their pants.
Sorry, man. I don't know what came over me. I actually wore pants today, and I don't know why. It's super fucking hot. Like, I left a sweat stain, like on, not a sweat stain, but like a sweat spot on the bench to my keyboard. Like, every time I got up, I'd feel like the sweat sticking to the thing, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Don't you hate it whenever like you're working out and then like there's just like gooch area, it's just like all sweaty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like the hottest place on my body, is always my gooch.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always
like-
hot for me.
No.
Although it happens a lot when I scratch
I
it.
need to put like a PC fan in my underwear. They need to make that, like, ventilated underwear.
Ventilated underwear. That'd
Yeah.
be pretty good.
I feel like there'd be so many ways that go wrong though.
Cut
No,
your dick
a
off.
malfunction.
Yeah, for sure.
It gets like your balls hairs like all caught up. It, like pulls your sack into like the fan.
Excuse me. Yeah, customer support. So the skin off my balls got ripped off when I was wearing your product.
Can I get a refund?
What do you instruct I do? Oh, I've owned it for about a week. Oh, no refunds? Ah, shit.
Okay, I'll hold.
I only fuck
how have they
wearing
not?
them.
How have they not like improved like the music when you're on hold? How have they not improved that ever?
Dude, on T-Mobile,
It's been the same shit for like before I was born. Like when you watch movies and like representations of that shit, it's just the same.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
don't know.
been that.
You're just gonna
It's
have
really
to fix.
fucking annoying.
Actually,
You're just gonna have to
I-
fix shitty bitrate over the phone though.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever actually
I
been
mean,
on a
even
hold.
the type of music, it's just the same. Like
Yeah, I
when
get
you're
what
on
you mean.
hold, you know you're on hold because of the music.
I've never actually been on hold like long enough to like notice that. I think it's like usually like, please wait, and like they'll like play like a music like they'll probably play like the first like few like strings, and then it's like, hello, welcome to AT&T Comcast. How may I help you?
Good burger.
I've been
I'm
on
the
hold
good
for
burger.
like I've been on hold for like 5 minutes before. It's
I think-
awful.
I think
I've
by
been
that
on-
time
I mean,
just
some
said
people
no.
are like, some people are on hold for like 20 minutes, but yeah, I just hung up.
Yeah.
And I could have called again. It was to a hair place. I wanted to make an appointment.
For
But
a
instead, I hung up and drove there.
Did you actually get it too?
An
I got it.
appointment.
Yep, I got it.
Oh damn.
I mean, I got in. I
though.
got a haircut that day.
Walk-ins only.
I was like, ah, fuck it. I just wanted to see if this girl was gonna be there. I like how she cuts my hair.
Is it like an Asian lady or something?
It is. It's an old Asian lady.
I knew it.
She's so nice. She still knows my name. Like, I only go there like once. I go there like twice a year now, but she's not always there. So it's like, I saw her over winter break for like the first time in like a year or a year and a half. She's like, "Hey, Mr. David." I was like, "Hey, hey, T." She's so nice. I
Why'd you
love
give
her.
her such a
You
like?
remember her name too?
No, that's actually how she talks. Like
Oh,
that's
okay.
not me being racist. That's me doing my best impression of her. Hey, Mr. David. I cannot understand anything she says, but God, is she the nicest person I've ever met.
You remember her name in turn?
Yeah, T.
Huh?
I mean, I don't. That's probably not her actual name. That's just what she makes me call her. Cause she's sweet.
Whatchamacallit? Where is she? Is she? Let me guess where she works at. Does she work at a place called like TGI? Like what's that?
TGF. Yeah.
TGF. Oh, okay. Is she like tall? Have a slender face?
No, not really.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Because I know exactly what place you're talking about.
Ed's been seeing the same woman.
I have.
How fucking dare you?
I don't know. I like bounce around a lot. Like now I go to like this place that
Fucking
cuts my
whore.
Yeah, I know. I go to this place called like Paris. It's pretty close to like where me and David are, I think. Yeah, it's like $10 a haircut, and I just leave like $2 tip for the lady. Yeah.
But I don't know. I've tried a bunch of different places. When I was a little baby boy, I used to go to Cool Cuts for Kids.
Oh, I remember that.
In that little shopping center, and I'd go in there and I'd play like Toy Story. I played the shit out of Super Monkey Ball at that place while they'd cut my hair. That place is fucking awesome.
Did you ever like rage quit, just like throw your head back into the scissors? God damn it!
I intentionally played games that I would not get mad at, cause you guys hear me get like really fucking angry at stupid shit or whatever, and I'll actually get legitimately frustrated. It was way worse as a kid. I was so much worse. I would throw my fucking I had actually broken controllers, stuff like that. I never broke a game, but I dented the benches.
The bitches.
Yeah. I dent that bitch so fucking hard. I broke a computer. Oh shit. Do I actually want to say this now? Okay, I'm gonna say this now. I don't think my mom's ever gonna listen to this, but I broke a computer monitor.
Oh my god, Dave! What the hell?
Oh man.
I was holding my my iPod Nano, and I was like, "Fuck!" and just I punched the computer monitor, and with my iPod Nano in my hand, and the iPod Nano hit the monitor and cracked it.
Oh my god! What did your mom say?
My mom's like, "What happened? What'd you do?" I'm like, at the time I had a dog. I'm like, I had my eye in my hand, and she just jumped on me. Sandy just jumped on me, and I couldn't. And then I smacked the thing. I'm sorry. I didn't know. It was the dog. Also, the very first time, I really should have been better to my dogs as a kid.
You got her put down, didn't you?
No, after 2 years, we sent her off to live somewhere else.
Oh.
That's the best way to get rid of dogs.
Send them
Before
off
they
to a
die,
farm.
just leave them be. Yeah.
To the farm.
That reminds me of this Louis C.K. bit where he talked about pets being like a bad thing, but he's like, "Hey, I bought you this thing that we're gonna be really sad about later."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
In 12 years, it's gonna be the saddest day. Yeah,
so
yeah.
sad.
I think we watched that whole thing. I think that was the same special as the put Johnny on the phone. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Was it?
Thing. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I was really shit to my pets. And the very first dog I had, he was really really rambunctious, but we couldn't really let him get his energy out because my mom was always working and I was always at daycare. But we still had a dog. We tried our best. Oh fuck! Oh my god! I just realized this is not with the first pet. This is also with Sandy, which means I was in 5th or 6th grade when I did this. I had to go to the bathroom, and
What happened?
Peed on the ground, and you blamed your dog.
I looked at my dog. I'm like, she's still being potty trained. I mean, I don't have to walk all the way to the bathroom.
God, David.
So I just pissed on the fucking floor right next to the entrance of the kitchen. I just pissed all on the carpet. I was like, Mom, Sandy peed. And so she got all angry at my dog and kicked her outside.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh man.
She must have trust issues, man.
This is a really bad podcast for me. I talked about this, and then earlier I brought up the fact that I absolutely would have cheated. But I said I'd go back to that. And I will. It's not as bad as you think it was. So, I brought her up already, Nicole. Girlfriend, senior year of high school. I was trying to get with that freshman chick, basically this whole time. Not...
Same time.
David.
So here's the thing. So I asked Nicole out right before winter break happened, right? She said yeah. But we didn't really talk that much during winter break. Even though we had each other's number, we didn't really do anything about it, I guess. But, it was still official. It was a thing. However, also right before winter break, I wanted to see if that other girl was interested. So I just asked them both. That's just what you do.
Yeah, you got too many bitches. You just ask them both out.
Yeah, ask them both. What? Nicole was like, well, she did that like awkward shit. I was like, hey, wanna go out with me? We've been, hanging out for a bit. She's like, go where? It's like, fuck you. Don't do that.
Oh my
shit to
god,
me.
she did that.
You fucking cunt. I mean, at that moment, I was like, given the opportunity, I will absolutely cheat on you. But I didn't. Even though I probably could have, like, tried harder. I didn't cheat on her. It's fine. It's a joke, but not really. So, ask that other girl, too. She's like, give me an answer. Because at the time, I was like, nobody just puts out, right? You gotta have, like, a thing or whatever. But anyway, still talk to her.
Is that Cynthia?
Cynthia. No. What? It was a freshman girl.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know about it.
And so over winter break, I talked to the freshman girl a little bit more than I talked to Nicole. But
yeah, I was big fat Jew. I forgot.
And came back.
It's gonna sound bad because I was making reference to what Ed said. No, there's something else.
The Jew, money hungry.
No, I didn't. Pockets full of pennies, have an ass. Anyway, came back from winter break. Still didn't do much with Nicole. I don't know why. It didn't really cook up until like a few weeks after winter break. Really, we just kind of saw each other and it's like, hey, it was really awkward, but that's just me and my autismo self. But still trying to see if that other chick was interested.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about the time when I realized that she just was never gonna give me a straight answer. I was like, fuck it, I'll just work on my current relationship. So,
She had you on the hook, huh?
I mean, when you really, really want to have sex with someone, you kind of put up with being on the back burner until eventually you're just like, fuck it, it's not worth it.
Not worth.
Although, I still continue doing that same shit that I talked about earlier, like the grab an ass kind of stuff. I continued doing that while I was with Nicole.
That's kind of.
But it wasn't a sexual thing. It wasn't anything like, oh yeah, I'm doing this because
out of it though.
No, I wasn't gonna do anything to her.
But I didn't kiss her. I didn't fuck her. I didn't do anything. I just grabbed ass and
Why
tits.
don't you just take a seat, right?
But David.
What if you just take a seat right here?
But
it didn't mean anything.
But David.
Probably to her.
It kind of.
But David, how would you feel if your girlfriend did that with another guy?
I'd feel like shit.
Exactly.
But she wasn't gonna do it.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Man, David. You're a piece of work, aren't you?
Man, David, how do you not have a girlfriend right now? You just seem like the nicest person I've ever met.
Empathy. Put yourself in the place of me. What is it?
I wouldn't have done it. Look, if we're being serious, I would not have done it while I was going out with Nicole.
You want to know something, David?
What?
I actually did that with someone.
With your current girlfriend? Are you admitting on the podcast that you cheated on your girlfriend?
No way,
oh my
bro.
god, do it.
No.
It was my last girlfriend.
Your latest one?
No, it's my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend. We broke up, but then I think afterwards we still had like feelings for each other.
Mm-hmm.
But then she went out with some other like random like black dude. And then I just remember like saying like, "Hey, let's meet up in the hallway." And then I remember like I don't know what happened, but we just ended up making out and stuff like that. And then and she still had the boyfriend.
You're sitting here calling me a piece of work, and you're the one who actually took cheating way further than I ever did.
So you're the mistress, and then you're not the one that cheated. She's the one that cheated, but you're the one that initiated.
Yeah,
but you knew. You knew, so you're just as bad.
Yeah. No, but
I mean, if you know, you're just as bad. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like I probably should have cheated on Nicole after she broke my fucking copy of Super Smash Bros. I feel like that deserves it, right? Like if you break someone's copy of Super Smash Bros., you deserve to get cheated on. If she did that,
then that means you break up with her. You don't have to cheat. You just break up with her. If it's not working, then you break up.
I don't know when she did that.
You make her fall in love with you, and then you cheat on her.
Damn, dude, you're in it for the long run.
Yeah, I probably should have done that. Probably stuck it out for a little while, and then after we
cheated her at the wedding.
Just before
Like in front of everyone, like make out with her like first bridesmaid.
Yeah, just have an orgy with the bridesmaids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
But yeah,
god.
definitely. For future reference, anyone listening, if you break someone's copy of Smash Brothers, you will get cheated on. Like for sure, if you stay in that relationship for any
That's
longer.
if the person who you're dating has any options.
I did actually break up with Nicole not long after that. If I remember correctly.
That was
That
one
means
of
you
the,
didn't
like, last
cheat.
straws.
You couldn't cheat.
It was yeah, then it's not cheating anymore.
Broke the camel's back, huh?
But you said you will get cheated on, and you were just a shining example of not getting cheated.
I said if you stay in that relationship for very much longer.
Okay, there you go.
Also,
So
my ex-girlfriend, me and my cousin, me and Eddie, like, we came up with the name Shitface because one morning, when we were still going out,
Oh yeah.
she texted me, and then I think she was at her cousin's house she was at someone's house, like a family friend's house or something like that, and then she said, "LOL, the kids like just like rubbed like dog poop all over my face. That's so funny." And then in my head I was like, "What? Like no.
I remember that story.
Yeah, I was like, "No, you don't. No, that's not funny. Like, why are you laughing?"
I kissed her before?
I think I remember telling her, like, I was like, "That's kind of messed up." She's like, "Yeah, LOL, but it's still funny." And I was like,
no.
I was like, "No."
Oh my god. I was sleeping and the kids, they took the dog and they took their anus to my lips. And they just-
Oh my god, babe, so funny. We should do
They
that
fucking-
sometime.
You ever seen soft serve ice cream or like frozen yogurt? That's what they did to my mouth earlier with the dog's shit. It was the funniest thing ever.
Babe, guess what? They got the dog all horny. And they took off my pants, and the rest is history. It's the funniest thing ever. Funniest thing ever.
Whoa! I mean, you can't just stop there. What?
and then I read Rocket afterwards, okay? I
And
don't
then
tell
they sucked my
secrets,
red
okay?
rocket. I have a penis.
I have
And
a
that's
penis,
when you
just-
knew it
just
was
like-
love at first sight.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
love for Vincent at first sight.
I remember like looking back on it like recently, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm that guy." And like the like cheating like part, I don't think he ever knew. I remember he could dance. I remember she telling me that. And then I think we did that for like a while, and she broke up with him.
Wait, you met up in the hallway and made out in like the bathroom or something for like that was like an ongoing thing that wasn't just like a one time?
No, that was an ongoing thing, and it wasn't in the bathroom. It was like at our school, you know, like they have like the back hallways.
Mm-hmm.
But like it was like, okay, so at the front of the school, you know, like those hallways that you could see like at the very front,
Yeah.
they like had like the huge ass windows. That's where it was. It was like away from like the main hallway.
Yeah. You really planned out your spot.
No, yeah,
Oh yeah, that place where everybody makes out.
I think so, probably.
For sure. Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think there were places behind. Fuck. What am I thinking of? I'm trying to think of the stairs. I don't think. Yeah, our school didn't have like a good stairs situation. I know at our middle school had like a fantastic behind the stairs spot, but I don't think our high school did.
For like taking a dump. Remember that?
I mean, our high school did like have like at the ends of the like hallway, there was like a stair thing they could like go up and down. I guess that was all right. Probably not like the best. Oh no, there was like a behind the stairs spot. I do remember that.
Oh no! Like in the back.
Yeah, it was like in the back, like near like all the sides.
Yeah, you go through the door. Okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. That's a really good spot right there.
Mhm.
No one ever looks there.
Guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but I think we should start wrapping it up.
Ah, well, I was just getting into it, Vincent.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
was-
we can. We'll have to cut out like some at the beginning, some in the middle. So
Yeah,
I need
I
to
don't know.
go. Like, it's pretty good.
it's only 3 o'clock.
okay, Vincent. If you really want to go to bed at 3 a.m. like a fucking pussy,
Like a normie.
that's fine by me.
I'm still like quartered flaccid
I'm getting
though.
pelted right now.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's fine.
You wanna
That's fine.
man?
Yeah, we can go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Unless there's anything that anyone like left outstanding.
Nope.
Okay. See you.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
see ya.
Man.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
I hope to see you next time.
Bye, everybody.